Awesome. Let's come to day-to-day life, or let's look at where you are right now and what it's going to be like going forward, right? So first thing is, when it comes to your day-to-day life right now, I think you touched upon it earlier with assignments, and you
Mm.
should love what you do. That's very crucial. But let's elaborate on that first, and then let's also look at what it looks like in terms of a future and a career, and where that part is going, right? So let's start off with day-to-day life.
Day-to-day life, it's pretty, I mean, I've gotten used to it because there's so many things happening at the same time. And so people of this particular college, right, we're all creative people in some way or the other. So
Mm.
you need platforms to be given to you again and again and again to like show your creativity, right? So it's never boring in this college. Like something or the other will be happening. Whether I participate in it or not is a different story. But
Opportunities
yeah,
are there.
yeah, opportunities are definitely there. You can always then, express yourself in a lot of different ways, whether it's to photography or whether it's to styling or whether it's simply arranging certain events or, things
Mm.
like that. There's always some way you can express yourself here. And on a day-to-day basis, yeah, I think college life, call the classes, it's pretty hectic timing wise. That's what people like. Everyone who studies abroad, this is one thing they always say, that they probably go for like 3-4 classes in a week,
Mm.
which are and then they have time for their side hustle, and they have time for, like, because they also have to earn money for themselves for their day-to-day living, right? So they have time to do all these minimum wage jobs and all that for themselves. Here, in I feel in India, with how our education system works, it is impossible to do 2-3 things at a time.
Mm.
You're in the class from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m.
Oh, wow. Every day?
Yeah,
Wow.
kind of, yeah, every day, but like we get like breaks in between based on the teachers and
Mm.
all that, but that's our timetable. And but yeah, if the teacher's pretty chill, then you get to leave by 1 itself. So that's on, like, that's subjective, but based on how the timeline is set, you're in class till like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Yeah, so you don't have time to, kind of do the other thing. So if you're coming into this with this mindset that I'm going to like do this as well, I'm going to probably like do a paid internship, physical paid internship, where I go outside and like, hopefully like manage my student budget, because you're also in your masters, you've already like you're in that mindset now already, right? Where you don't want to take much money from your parents. You want to do as much as you can with the little money you have. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have that, especially if you work and come back to this life, it's very
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
right? So you come into this mindset that thinking that you'll probably try to get some money here and there. That doesn't work out, because you're actually doing a lot in college itself.
Mm.
And so just to keep that in mind, I guess. And otherwise, yeah, you come back, that's also the thing, you come back after college, and assignments and assignments and assignments. So I have like 10 subjects,
Mm.
and every subject per semester requires 3 projects.
Oh, wow.
So every semester I'm submitting 30 projects.
Wow. Intense.
Yeah. So that's just, there is no exam, by the way, no exam whatsoever. Uh, we don't have any exam. It's just project, project, project. So that way it's a good thing. I do not like writing an exam. Uh, yeah, at least project, like you have time to like look at it, make it better, take suggestions, like kind of do well in a project. Like the chances of you doing well in a project is way higher than you
Mm.
doing well in an exam. So yeah, there are no exams. That's one good thing. And yeah, it's just come back to college. Kind of work on your project, but it also depends on your speed and how you work in a group. Learning how to work in a group is the most important thing. There
Mm.
are no individual, there's nothing individual in things like this. It's
Mm.
a lot about figuring out how to work together. And yeah, hopefully it shows in your, work. Some people
Mm.
work better than you, and how you cater to that particular group. Other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I wish I had more time to explore the city and all. I was like, oh, new city, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that, do this, but not yet happened. I still haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, fairly intense, but I think if so many things are happening around campus, sort of takes up all of your time also. Academics plus all
Mm.
those other things. So yeah,
Mm.
it's sort of important to fully focus. And not important, I guess. It comes down to that you have to focus on
Yeah.
before looking.
Yeah, exactly. And in the beginning itself, if you kind of tell yourself that focus on one thing, no matter how much you want to do the rest of the things, because if you come in with that aspect that I want to do this, that, this, you cause maybe you might succeed, but like it gets a lot harder for you, and probably it will kind of show on your academics, which is important.
Mm,
And by the time you give up on those particular other side hustles that you want to give up or take a break from it, you already sort of feel like you failed,
mm,
right? So if you kind of understand that this is how things happen and this is what my focus needs to be on, then you're kind of going to avoid that mental breakdown where you feel like you're failing in something.
Makes sense. Yeah.